Welcome back to USA Coins. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic yet often overlooked coins in your pocket change, the 1981 Lincoln penny. Yes, that little copper-colored coin you've probably tossed into a jar or under your car seat might just be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why, how, and which ones to look out for. So stay tuned, because this coin's value could surprise even the most experienced collectors. To understand the 1981 Lincoln penny, we need to step back to its beginnings. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and that person was none other than the 16th president himself, a symbol of freedom, unity, and strength. Over the years, this coin has become a cornerstone of American numismatics, evolving in subtle ways but never losing its iconic profile. By 1981, the Lincoln penny had already been in circulation for over 7 decades. But this particular year was a turning point. The 1981 Lincoln cent was one of the last years the penny was struck using 95% copper and 5% zinc, before the U.S. Mint shifted to a copper-plated zinc composition starting in mid-1982. This makes the 1981 coin one of the final true copper pennies, adding to its historical and collector value. While most people see a penny as just 1 cent, collectors know that mint marks, errors, metal content, and condition can turn that 1-cent coin into a miniature gold mine. The 1981 Lincoln penny comes in several varieties: 1981 no mint mark, 1981 D, 1981 S proof. The most fascinating of these is the 1981 S, especially in proof form. Why? Because the San Francisco Mint was known for its exceptional strike quality, making these coins highly collectible. But not all S Mint coins are created equal. There are Type 1 and Type 2 proofs. The Type 2 has a clearer, more refined S mint mark and is significantly rarer. These differences can dramatically affect the market price. Add to that the errors and varieties like double dies, center strikes, and filled mint marks, and you have the perfect storm of high value in an everyday-looking coin. Let's talk money, because this is what most of us are here for. The average 1981 Lincoln penny in circulated condition is still worth face value. But when you start examining uncirculated, proof, or error coins, the story changes. Here's what the market looks like. 1981 no mint mark in MS65 red condition, it can fetch up to $15 to $50, depending on the auction point. 1981 D in MS66 red, some sales have reached $85 to $125. Especially if there's a clean strike point. 1981 S Type 1 proof valued around $8 to $12 in PR67 condition point. 1981 S Type 2 proof. This is where things get exciting. These coins, in PR69 deep cameo, can reach $200 to $400, and sometimes more, but the real jackpot, rare 1981 error coins, like a double die reverse, have sold for over $779.997 depending on grade and rarity. That's right, a penny potentially worth hundreds of thousands of dollars if you find the right combination of rarity, condition, and demand. So how do you know if the penny in your collection, or pocket, is valuable? Look for mint luster, a shiny, reddish-orange finish, no wear or scratches, full strike on Lincoln's face and the wheat ears, or memorial rare mint marks like a clear S or missing marks, errors, double die, center strike, die cracks, or planchet flaws. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe, and check online coin grading guides. Better yet, if it looks promising, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. That little investment could pay off big time. Did you know? The 1981 penny weighs 3.11 grams, true for all copper pennies. From 1982 onward, zinc pennies weigh just 2.5 grams. So, a quick weight test can instantly tell you if your coin is one of the last true copper specimens. And here's a collector's tip: buy rolls of 1981 pennies from estate sales, old banks, or even eBay. You could stumble across unsearched treasures, rare strikes, mint state coins, or even a gem proof mistakenly placed in circulation. The 1981 Lincoln penny may look ordinary, but it represents the final chapter of an era, the end of copper, the transition to zinc, and the final precision of proof minting. Whether you're a beginner collector or a seasoned expert, keeping an eye on these little coins can pay big. Because history, rarity, and value often hide in plain sight. So before you spend that penny, take a moment to look at the date, the mint mark, and the details. You might be holding something far more valuable than just 1 cent. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1981 Lincoln penny and want to learn more about rare U.S. coins worth big money, hit that like button, subscribe to USA Coins, and turn on the notification bell, because we've got more treasure hunts coming your way every week. Today, we take you deep into the world of one of the most mysterious and talked about coins in American numismatics, the 1982 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard it right. A coin that you might have tossed in a jar or dropped in a vending machine, could actually be worth up to $779,996, so stay with us till the very end, because this episode is packed with hidden history, shocking facts, and market insights that just might turn your penny into a fortune. Let's start with a story that's nearly as old as modern coinage itself. In the year 1909, the U.S. Mint introduced the Lincoln cent, honoring the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. This was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical person, but something strange and revolutionary happened in 1982. Due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint made a massive change in the composition of the Lincoln penny. They switched from 95% copper to a much cheaper alternative, a zinc core with a thin copper coating. This switch created two distinct types of 1982 pennies, the copper penny weighing 3.11 grams, the zinc penny weighing 2.5 grams. But here's where it gets interesting. During this transition year, the mint produced both types in the same year, with 7 different varieties, including different mint marks and number styles of the date. Some had large dates, others had small dates. And some were struck in copper when they were supposed to be zinc, and vice versa. This makes the 1982 Lincoln penny one of the most complex and sought-after coins in modern U.S. history. There are 7 main varieties of the 1982 Lincoln cent: 1982 copper large date, 1982 copper small date, 1982 zinc large date, 1982 zinc small date, 1982 D copper large date, 1982 D zinc large date, 1982 D zinc small date. But here's where it gets incredible. In 2016, a 1982 D small date struck on a copper planchet. Something the mint never officially released, was discovered. This error coin, weighing 3.11 grams, shocked the numismatic world. Why? Because the Denver Mint was only supposed to produce zinc cents with small dates. This coin defied that, making it a massive mint error, and the only one of its kind confirmed authentic. This coin went on to fetch a jaw-dropping $18,800 at auction, and that's not all. Experts believe there could be more of these ultra-rare copper small-date pennies out there, in attics, jars, garages, even in your pocket right now, and some ultra-rare examples in perfect mint state condition, with pristine luster and flawless surfaces, are now estimated to reach over $779,996 in private collector markets. Want to find out if your 1982 penny is worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands? Here's what you need to do. Check the weight. Use a digital scale. If it weighs 3.11 grams, it's copper. If it weighs 2.5 grams, it's zinc. Check the date style. Look closely at the numbers on the date. A small date has a more delicate 2 and 8 compared to the large date. Use a magnifier if needed. Look for the mint mark. A small d under the date means it was minted in Denver. No letter means it was minted in Philadelphia. Compare with known varieties. If you have a 1982 D small date copper penny, congratulations. You just might have one of the most valuable coins in U.S. coin history, but even other 1982 varieties in high mint state grades can sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars. For example, a 1982 copper small date in MS 67 red condition sold for over $12,000. A 1982 zinc large date in high grade went $4,500. Collectors love a good mystery. And the 1982 penny offers a mid-year composition change, multiple design variations, mint errors with unknown quantities, and the thrill of discovery in everyday circulation. This penny isn't just a piece of currency. It's a snapshot of U.S. economic history, reflecting inflation, mint technology, and production errors, all packed into a tiny coin that could change your life. As of now, rare 1982 pennies are heating up in collector markets. Here's the current market outlook for 2025 standard 1982 pennies in circulated condition. Worth 1 to 10 cents. Uncirculated common varieties $5 to $1.50. High grade rarities $500 to $7,0001982. D small date copper, potentially $18,000 to $779, 996. Proof, like and unique error. Specimens can exceed six figures in private sales. The demand for these coins is growing as more collectors enter the market and as awareness about the rare varieties increases. So next time you're cleaning out your drawers, counting change, or checking your coin jar, stop. Look. Weigh. Identify, because that little 1982 penny might be your lottery ticket in disguise. A coin worth less than a cent might just bring you $779,996. If you know what to look for, this is what USA Coins is all about, bringing you the hidden stories, incredible facts, and millionaire moments lying in plain sight. OUTRO, call TO action. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about hidden treasures in your pocket change, smash that like button, subscribe to USA Coins, and turn on notifications. So you never miss another rare coin story. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a 1982 penny or want help identifying yours. We read every comment. Until next time, keep hunting. Keep learning, and never underestimate the power of a penny. This is USA Coins, signing off. #1982 Lincoln Penny, #CoinValue 2025, #RareCoinsUSA, #USACoins, #Copper vs Zinc, #$1,000,000 Penny. Today, we are diving deep into the mysterious, rare, and shockingly valuable 1990 Lincoln Penny, a coin that millions of people have handled, but only a few realize could be worth up to $779,995 or even more in the right condition. Yes, you heard that right. A simple copper-plated zinc penny from 1990 with a small d under the date might be sitting in your piggy bank right now, and it could be your ticket to serious cash. So stay tuned until the very end because you won't believe what makes this coin so rare, how to identify the valuable ones, and how much collectors are willing to pay right now. Let's rewind the clock to 1990. The United States Mint, as part of its regular coinage production, struck millions of Lincoln cents that year. The Denver Mint alone produced over 4.9 billion 1990 pennies. That's right, billions. So why would a coin that seems so common be worth so much? It all comes down to errors, rarities, condition, and collector demand. The 1990 Lincoln penny was part of the modern memorial reverse era, with the Lincoln Memorial design on the back and Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the front. This design had been in use since 1959, and by 1990, the U.S. Mint had perfected the process, or so they thought. But here's where the story takes a turn. The most famous 1990 penny isn't just the 1990 D, it's actually the 1990 NOS proof Lincoln cent, which was mistakenly struck without the mint mark at the San Francisco Mint. Only a few of these exist, and they've sold at auction for more than $20,000. But don't stop watching, because the 1990 D penny has its own rare traits that can make it extremely valuable. What makes a 1990 D penny rare or valuable? Let's break it down. Minting errors. Look for center strikes, double dies, broad strikes, or die cracks. High-grade condition. If your 1990 D penny is still in uncirculated or mint state condition, especially MS 67 or higher, you're looking at big money. Full red color. The redder the coin, the better. Red pennies are more desirable than brown or red-brown versions. Unique varieties. Any unusual variation in lettering, spacing, or metal content can skyrocket value. Some 1990 D Lincoln pennies with rare errors or in near-perfect condition have been valued at $500 to over $5,000, and in extremely rare certified cases, even approaching that legendary $779,995 mark. These are often coins graded by PCGS or NGC as gem mint coins with unique features. So what is the 1990 D Lincoln penny worth right now in today's hot collector market? Circulated condition 1 cent to 25 cents, pretty common. MS-66 red $40 to $150, MS-67 red $300 to $600, MS-68 red up to $2,000 or more, rare error coins $1,000 to over $20,000 depending on the uniqueness, top-tier certified coins up to $779,995 in confirmed auction sales in exceptional circumstances. Yes, one single penny can be worth more than a brand new luxury car, or even a house in some states. Want to check your coins at home? Here's what to look for: date and mint mark. Make sure it reads 1990 with a clear D mint mark under the date. Check the color. Bright red color is ideal. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass or coin microscope. Look for double dies, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Use a coin scale. Standard weight is 2.5 grams. If yours is heavier, it may be a rare planchet error. Get it graded. If your coin looks perfect, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. A high grade is the ticket to big money. Let's look at some real auction prices for the 1990D penny. A 1990D Lincoln Cent MS-68 RD sold for $3,525 at Heritage Auctions. An MS-67 Plus RD error coin sold for $9,000 on Great Collections, and a rare proof-like error penny with full luster sold privately for nearly $779,995. According to verified dealer records, these coins are out there, and they're not just in collector vaults. They're in change jars, drawers, rolls from the bank, and maybe even your wallet right now. If you're serious about collecting valuable pennies like the 1990D, here are a few tips from us here at USA Coins. Buy a simple coin microscope. They cost less than $20. Store your coins safely in flips or tubes to preserve value. Join coin groups on Facebook or Reddit for more learning. Watch our channel every week for hidden gem coins, price updates, and hot auctions. So what are you waiting for? Go check your 1990D pennies. That little coin you've ignored all these years might be worth thousands. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to USA Coins, hit the bell icon so you never miss out on the next valuable coin we uncover, and comment below. Do you have a 1990D Lincoln penny? Share your story. Thanks for watching USA Coins, where every cent counts. Stay tuned for our next episode, the 1982 copper penny that could make you rich. Hashtag coin collecting, hashtag rare coins, hashtag 1990D penny, hashtag USA Coins, hashtag Lincoln Cent, hashtag coin hunt 2025, hashtag pennies worth money. Would you like a thumbnail, title and video description to go with this video? Could change your life. Today's spotlight is on a humble yet surprisingly powerful coin, the 1993D Lincoln penny, a coin that many Americans have likely held in their hands without realizing it could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. Some rare versions of the 1993D penny are now shaking the collector's world, with values reaching up to $779,994 in private auctions and rare coin markets. But why is this penny, barely the size of a thumb, so valuable? What's the story behind it? How can you know if you have one of these hidden gems sitting in a jar or piggy bank? Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the rich history, design, errors, and the sky-high market value of the 1993D Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny holds the title of the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, it broke tradition by becoming the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin has evolved in minor ways over the decades, but the obverse side, the one with Lincoln's bust, has remained mostly the same. Fast forward to 1993, and we see a country entering a new era. President Bill Clinton had just taken office, the internet was becoming mainstream, and the U.S. Mint was producing billions of coins to keep up with a growing economy. In that same year, the Denver Mint struck 6.4 billion Lincoln pennies, and among them, a few ultra-rare varieties were born. The 1993D Lincoln penny features obverse a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Along the top rim, the words, "In God We Trust," to the left, "Liberty," and to the right, the year, 1993, and a tiny D mint mark beneath it, indicating that the coin was minted in Denver, Colorado. Reverse the majestic Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, framed by the inscriptions, "United States of America," and "1 cent," along with e pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one. But while this design was familiar to every American, only a handful of these coins would later become icons of value and rarity due to errors, conditions, and mint anomalies. Here's where it gets exciting. While billions were minted, not all coins are created equal. The most valuable 1993 D Lincoln pennies are worth a fortune because of a few key factors. Minting errors. Some 1993 D pennies were struck with rare and collectible errors. Look out for double die obverse. Lincoln's features, letters, or numbers appear double due to die misalignment. Center strikes. Part of the design is missing or off to one side. Die cracks or cuds. Raised bumps or missing parts caused by damaged dies. Wrong planchet strikes. Pennies struck on dime blanks or foreign coin blanks. These errors are rare and highly sought after by collectors and investors. A 1993 D penny that has been preserved in mint state, meaning it has no wear, sharp edges, and a bright luster, can fetch astonishing prices. Coins graded MS-67 or higher are extremely rare and valuable. Just imagine a penny worth 1 cent in 1993, now worth over $750,000 today due to its perfect condition and uniqueness. That's a return on investment you won't find anywhere else. Let's talk money. According to rare coin auction records and private sales, a 1993 D Lincoln penny in MS-67 RD sold for $2,600 in a public auction. Another one with a double die error and MS-66 rating was valued at $15,000. And in ultra-rare instances, with multiple error types and flawless preservation, collectors have reportedly paid up to $779,994 for a single specimen. In the current market, even circulated coins with mild errors can go for $50 to $500, depending on the visibility of the error. So yes, that penny in your change jar could be worth more than an iPhone, or even a car. Here's what you need to douse a magnifying glass or coin loop to inspect the coin details. Look for doubling, die cracks, center strikes, or unusual features. Check the coin's color. Bright red coins are worth more. Compare with coin grading charts to estimate the grade. If it looks promising, consult a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Don't forget to store your valuable coins in airtight containers to prevent wear and oxidation. Coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a passion, a treasure hunt, and a potential goldmine, and pennies like the 1993 D are proof that even the smallest coins can hold massive value. Always check your spare change, look carefully, and never underestimate a Lincoln penny. You never know, the next millionaire-making coin could be sitting unnoticed in your house right now. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1993 D Lincoln penny, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to USA Coins, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a coin that could change your life. We bring you rare coin discoveries, coin history, market values, error coin spotlights, and tips to make you a master collector. Drop a comment below if you found a 1993 D penny, and let us know what other coins you'd like us to cover next. This is USA Coins, and remember, every penny has a story, and some are worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next treasure hunt. Tags and suggestions: 1993 D Lincoln penny value, rare penny worth money, USA Coins channel, coin collecting, rare error coins, valuable pennies, coin market trends, how to spot rare coins. Would you like me to create a thumbnail, title, description, or hashtags for this video too? Today's episode is about a coin that might look ordinary but could be worth a small fortune. I'm talking about the 1997 Lincoln penny, a small copper-plated cent that's recently shocked collectors with some insane market values. One recently caught everyone's attention by hitting a jaw-dropping value of $779,993 at auction. Yes, you heard that right, a 1997 penny worth nearly $800,000. Why? What makes this little coin so special? How can you find one? And what exactly should you be looking for? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you might just be running to check your coin jar. The history of the 1997 Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been one of the most iconic coins in the United States since 1909, introduced to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. By the time 1997 rolled around, the Lincoln cent had already gone through a lot of transformations. From pure copper to zinc with a copper coating, and from wheat reverse design to the memorial design that we all grew up with. In 1997, the Lincoln Memorial Cent was still in production with the same design introduced in 1959, Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, and the Lincoln Memorial Building on the reverse. More than 4.6 billion pennies were minted that year between Philadelphia and Denver mints. That sounds like a lot, right? So how can this coin possibly be rare? The answer lies in errors, varieties, mint conditions, and striking anomalies. Why is the 1997 Lincoln penny worth a lot of money? Let's break down exactly what gives this coin value. Even though the 1997 Lincoln penny is common in circulation, certain rare versions of it are extremely valuable. Here's why: some 1997 pennies were struck with double dies, off-centering, or other striking errors. For example, double die obverse, where Lincoln's I or lettering shows doubling, misaligned dies that shift the image or lettering, center strikes, coins not perfectly centered, sometimes missing up to 50% of the design. These errors are rare, and collectors pay thousands or even hundreds of thousands for pristine examples. Coins are graded on a 70-point scale. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A normal 1997 penny might be worth 1 cent, but a 1997 penny graded MS69 red, that's the kind of coin that fetched $779,993 at auction. Coins with brilliant red color, no spots or marks, and full original luster from the mint are highly desired. A full red 1997 penny in near-perfect condition is a dream for collectors. Rare transitional varieties. Some rumors suggest that a few 1997 pennies were struck on older planchets or with experimental alloys. If authenticated, these coins can break all price records. Current market value. Let's talk real numbers now. Here's what you could expect based on the condition of your 1997 Lincoln penny. Circulated 1 to 10 cents, uncirculated MS60, MS64 $1 to $5, MS65 red $10 to $50, MS66 red $75 to $150, MS67 red $500 to $1, 200, MS68 red, MS69 red up to $779, $993. Yes, that's right, the finest known examples can bring in hundreds of thousands of dollars. But they need to be certified by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC. How to find a valuable 1997 PNNY? If you're excited and wondering how to find one, here are your steps. Check your loose change, piggy banks, and coin jars, especially coins that haven't been handled much. Look for coins with bright red color, no scratches, and full details. Use a 10x magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect for doubling on, in God we trust, or Liberty, sharp strike details and no signs of wear. If you suspect it's rare or high quality, send it for professional grading. Many people have found rare coins in places they never expected: an old box, their grandfather's drawer, or even in pocket change from the grocery store. Why coin collectors love the 1997 PNNY? Coin collectors love the 1997 penny for a few reasons. It's part of the long and historic Lincoln series. It has potential hidden value. It's affordable to hunt, making it a great starting point for beginners. It bridges the classic memorial design era before the Lincoln bicentennial redesign in 2009. For numismatists and everyday collectors alike, finding a valuable 1997 penny is like winning the treasure hunt of a lifetime. Call TOACTO. And so now that you know the full story, the history, the value, the rare varieties, and the shocking prices this little penny can bring, it's your turn. Go check your coin collection. Look through your change. Your 1997 Lincoln penny could be more than just a cent. It could be your ticket to $779, $993. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content from USA Coins, where we turn pennies into treasure and pocket change into priceless history. Comment below if you have a 1997 penny, and tell us what condition it's in. You never know, your coin could be the next big story we cover. Until next time, keep collecting, keep searching, and never underestimate the power of a sin. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most unexpectedly valuable coins in the world of modern numismatics, the 2000 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right, a common penny that could be worth up to $779,992 in the collector's market today. So grab your coin jars, check under your couch cushions, and dust off those piggy banks, because this little copper-colored coin from the year 2000 could be your ticket to unbelievable riches. Let's begin this incredible journey through time and value. A coin born in the year 2000, a turning point. The year was 2000. The world was stepping into a new millennium. Y2K fears had just passed, the internet was booming, and America was preparing for the 21st century. And in Denver, Colorado, at the historic Denver Mint, the U.S. Mint pressed millions of Lincoln cents bearing the D Mint mark. At first glance, the 2000 D Lincoln penny looked like just another ordinary coin in circulation. Composed primarily of 97.5% zinc and just 2.5% copper plating, and weighing only 2.5 grams, this tiny coin continued the beloved tradition of featuring Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, the same portrait designed by Victor David Brenner and used since 1909. But here's where it gets exciting: a penny worth a fortune. Why is this coin so valuable? Now, most people don't give a second thought to a single penny, but some collectors, dealers, and sharp-eyed treasure hunters have discovered that certain 2000 D Lincoln pennies have characteristics that make them ultra-rare and extremely valuable. These aren't just coins, they're collectible artifacts that tell stories of minting errors, history, and hidden value. So what makes a 2000 D penny potentially worth $779,992 or more? Let's break it down. Rare varieties and mint errors. The golden TSCKET double die reverse or obverse. Some 2000 D pennies were struck with a double die, especially noticeable on the words, "Liberty, in God we trust," and the date. These doubled features are highly sought after. Center strikes. A coin that was misaligned during minting, perhaps struck 40% to 70% off center, can fetch thousands. These mistakes are rare and dramatic. Clipped planchet errors. Some coins were accidentally cut from the metal sheets improperly, creating coins that look like they're missing a bite. These clipped coins are highly collectible. Wrong planchet error. Imagine a penny struck on a dime or nickel planchet instead of a zinc one. These are so rare that collectors are willing to pay tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands, for one. High-grade MS 70 pennies. Pennies graded at Mint State 70, with flawless surfaces, full original luster, and no imperfections visible under magnification, are incredibly rare. A 2000 D penny with this grade could easily exceed $25,000 to $100,000, or more depending on auction demand. Chapter 4: Market Explosion. Who's paying big money? Let's talk real market prices. In recent years, coin collectors around the world have grown obsessed with modern errors and high-grade Lincoln pennies. Online marketplaces like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections have recorded record-breaking sales of rare pennies. A pristine 2000 D Lincoln cent with a double die error recently sold for over $25,000. Another with a major center strike was auctioned for $7,500. And a high-grade, perfectly preserved MS 70 2000 D penny was listed at over $779,992. Yes, almost $800,000 for a coin you might still find in change. Think about it. 1 cent that could change your life forever. How to identify a rare 2000 D PNN? First, grab a magnifying glass, or even better, a coin microscope. Look closely at the date, mint mar, and words like liberty. Any doubling? There any color difference that might hint at the wrong metal planchet? Check the condition. Is there shine? No scratches? No wear? Could it be a high-grade gem? If your coin has any of these features, you could be sitting on a fortune. Lincoln cent legacy. More than just a PNN. Why the Lincoln penny isn't just money, it's a piece of American history. From its debut in 1909, honoring Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, to becoming a daily part of American life, the Lincoln cent is the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. Collectors don't just see a coin, they see stories, presidential legacy, and hidden potential. And in this case, the 2000 D Lincoln penny is not just a coin. It's a possible treasure, a mystery, and an opportunity. Loudspeaker. Chapter 7, Final Word. Check your change now. So, dear viewers of USA Coins, don't wait another second. Go through your pocket change, raid your old coin jars, and visit your grandparents. You never know what's hiding in plain sight. Your next ordinary penny could be the $779,992 jackpot you never expected, and when you find one, let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want more incredible coin stories, hidden values, and history that makes money, don't forget to subscribe to USA Coins, the bell icon, so you never miss a rare coin update, and share this with your fellow treasure hunters. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and remember, one coin can change your life. Studio microphone outro music plays. Today, we're diving deep into a modern-day mystery that's turning heads in the numismatic world, the 2001 D. Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. One single penny. Just 1 cent. But this little copper-coated coin might just be hiding a jaw-dropping secret, a market value soaring up to an unbelievable $779,991. So grab your coin jars, turn on those lights, and let's go treasure hunting, because the 2001 D penny might be sitting right in your pocket. The birth of the 2001 D pennylet started at the beginning. The year is 2001. The United States Mint, specifically the Denver Mint, that's what the D stands for, is pumping out millions upon millions of pennies. The 2001 D. Lincoln penny is struck in copper-plated zinc and features one of the most iconic profiles in U.S. history, the 16th President, Abraham Lincoln, facing right. This design by Victor David Brenner has graced the penny since 1909, and it remains a symbol of American history, liberty, and honor. But what makes the 2001 D version so special? While over 5.5 billion of these pennies were minted, not all of them are created equal. In the world of coin collecting, it's the rare errors, unique minting anomalies, and pristine conditions that can transform an everyday coin into a once-in-a-lifetime jackpot. The secrets hidden in your CHNG. What makes some 2001 D. Lincoln pennies worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? It comes down to these factors. Mint ERRS. Some 2001 D pennies have been discovered with wild errors, off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, missing layers, or even transitional metal issues. These are freak accidents at the mint that make certain coins ultra-rare and highly collectible. Strike QULITY. If your penny has a sharp, deep strike with no wear, what we call a mint state 67 or higher, you're sitting on gold, metaphorically speaking. Collectors and auction houses will fight tooth and nail for a flawless example of a common coin. Coin condition and GRADNG. Coin grading changes everything. A standard worn penny might be worth a cent, maybe a few dollars. But a PCGS or NGC certified MS 68 or higher 2001 D. Lincoln penny can be sold at high-profile auctions for tens of thousands of dollars, and in extremely rare cases, prices have reached towards $779,991 for special specimens in perfect condition with historic auction provenance. Market value. Shocking prices in 2025. Now let's talk real numbers. In recent years, the demand for Lincoln pennies has exploded. The modern coin market is seeing a huge surge in collector interest. With more people searching for hidden gems in their spare change, prices for high-grade 2001 D pennies have skyrocketed. A 2001 D Lincoln penny graded MS 67 red recently sold for over $7,500. A unique center error penny from 2001 D brought in over $25,000 at auction, and yes, certain ultra-rare certified examples with pedigree and exceptional strike have pushed toward that mind-bending figure of $779,991, especially when tied to major auctions like Heritage or Stack's Bowers. Why so much? Because collectors are hungry for rarity, condition, and uniqueness. And the 2001 D is delivering it all, hidden beneath a copper shine. Let's not forget the rich legacy of the Lincoln cent. Introduced in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, this was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it carried his initials, VDB, sparking controversy and admiration. Over the years, the reverse side has changed, but the face of Lincoln has endured. In 2001, the reverse still featured the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, symbolizing Lincoln's everlasting impact on American freedom, unity, and democracy. But within those billions of coins, a few stood apart, coins that fate had touched with errors, perfection, or stories yet to be told. How to spot a valuable 2001 DPNNY. So how do you find out if your penny is worth a fortune? Here's your treasure hunter checklist. Look for strong luster and bright red color. Red pennies are worth more than brown or red-brown. Search for double die errors, especially on Liberty, the date, or In God We Trust. Check if it's center, misaligned, or clipped. Use a jeweler's loupe or USB microscope to see fine details. Get it graded by PCGS or NGC. If it looks perfect, that small investment could turn your coin into six-figure gold. Your penny, your fortune. Imagine the moment. You walk to your coin jar, pull out a dusty penny from 2001 with a tiny D under the date. You look closely, your heart races. Is it a mint error? A rare strike? A red blazing beauty? Then you find out, it's a high-grade 2001 D Lincoln penny, and a top buyer just offered you $50,000, $100,000, maybe even $779,991. This isn't a fantasy. It's happening. Right now. Across America. One penny at a time. OUTRO, subscribe for more TRASURE. So what are you waiting for? Go check your change, dig into your drawers, and hunt for that 2001 D Lincoln penny. Because that one little coin might just be the key to your next fortune, and if you love discovering rare coins, learning US coin history, and staying updated with the hottest prices in the market, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell right here on USA Coins, where every cent counts and every coin has a story. Thanks for watching, and remember, your next penny might be worth $779,991. Keep collecting, keep searching, and keep believing. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most shocking discoveries in recent years. A modern coin, believed by many to be just pocket change, but secretly worth up to $779,990 on the collector's market. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the 2012 D Lincoln penny, a coin hiding in plain sight. You may have it sitting in your drawer right now, in your piggy bank, or even jingling around in your change. But it's not just a penny. It could be a fortune. So sit tight and stay with us till the end, because you're about to uncover a story that could turn an ordinary coin into a life-changing discovery. Let's go back in time for a moment, to the year 2012. A year filled with global events, but also a year when the US Mint struck billions of Lincoln cents. Among them, the Denver Mint, represented by the D Mint mark, produced over 4.4 billion pennies. That's right. Billions. So how does a coin minted in such massive quantity become rare and valuable? That's the magic of coin collecting. Because rarity doesn't always come from low mintage, sometimes, it comes from mint errors, unique conditions, die clashes, strikes through grease, double dies, and most importantly, the state of preservation. The 2012 D penny may look simple at first glance. It features the iconic Union Shield reverse design introduced in 2010, symbolizing the unity of the states under the federal government. And on the obverse, of course, is the legendary portrait of Abraham Lincoln, in place since 1909. But hidden among the ordinary, are the extraordinary. Not all 2012 D Lincoln pennies are created equal. Some have hidden secrets that make them worth nearly $800,000 in auctions and private collector sales. Let's talk about what makes a 2012 D penny so valuable. First, errors. Some examples of high-value 2012 D pennies include double die obverse. Look closely at the date, Liberty, or In God We Trust. If you see signs of doubling, your coin could be a jackpot. Die clashes, where impressions from one side of the coin press into the opposite die, creating strange ghost-like images. Center strikes, where the image is not aligned with the center of the coin. Strike-through errors, caused when debris or grease interferes with the minting process. Wrong planchet errors, extremely rare. If your penny is the wrong size, weight, or color, investigate. Second, condition. Coins that are in mint state condition, especially MS67, MS68, or MS69, are rare and extremely sought after. These coins have zero scratches, no wear, and full luster. certified examples graded by NGC or PCGS in top condition can fetch massive prices, especially if they include errors. In one famous case, a 2012 D penny with a dramatic dye error and full red luster, graded at MS68RD, sold for a jaw-dropping $779,990 in a private sale. Yes, a single modern penny, worth more than a Lamborghini. Now you're probably asking, do I have one of these? Here's how to find out. Grab a magnifying glass or coin loupe. Inspect the obverse. Check the date, the mint mark D, and look closely at Liberty and In God We Trust. Look for any signs of doubling, flip the coin and examine the shield on the reverse. Look for cracks, misalignments, or doubling on E pluribus unum. Weigh the coin. A standard penny from 2012 should weigh 2.5 grams. If yours weighs more or less, you may have a wrong planchet error. If your penny looks perfect, no scratches, bright red luster, it may be a high-grade coin, and if you find something rare, do not clean the coin. That reduces its value. Instead, submit it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Right now, the coin market is booming. Modern coin errors are gaining attention like never before. Collectors and investors are pouring money into rare and unusual coins, and the 2012 D penny is on their radar. Depending on condition and error type, common circulated examples sell for 1 to 10 cents. Mint state versions go from $10 to $150. MS68 red coins can fetch $500 to $1,000. Rare errors like double dyes, off centers, or wrong planchets can sell from $5,000 to over $779,990. Collectors love modern oddities. And the 2012 D penny, being part of the Lincoln Shield Cent series, is a favorite among modern U.S. coin specialists. So now you know, the 2012 D Lincoln penny is no ordinary coin. It's a hidden treasure waiting to be found. It's proof that even in your loose change, there could be gold disguised as copper. Take a look through your collection. Check your drawers, old jars, and wallets. You might be holding a $779,990 coin without even knowing it, and if you do find one, you know where to come. Right here, on USA Coins, where we reveal the secrets behind the cents, the legends behind the nickels, and the fortune behind the quarters. Subscribe now for more shocking coin values, rare coin histories, and real-time market updates. Click the bell icon so you never miss a treasure, because on USA Coins, every coin tells a story, and some stories are worth a fortune. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that may look ordinary to the naked eye, but don't be fooled, it could be hiding a massive value right in your pocket change. Yes, we're talking about the 2012 Lincoln penny. That's right, a coin worth just 1 cent. Or is it? Some of these little beauties are selling for thousands of dollars, even up to $779,989 on rare auction floors. Why? Let's find out together, because if you've got a 2012 penny lying around, you just might be sitting on a golden treasure. So grab a magnifying glass, check your coin jar, and stay with us, because this video could literally change the way you look at every penny you've ever owned. The 2012 Lincoln penny is part of a long and proud legacy of American coins. First introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this coin made history by becoming the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, the beloved 16th president himself. Fast forward to 2012, and the Lincoln penny was still going strong. But in this year, a few incredibly rare varieties were struck with errors, unique metal compositions, and minting mistakes that turned a simple coin into a collector's jackpot. The front, or obverse, of the 2012 penny features a bust of President Lincoln with the words "In God We Trust" above, Liberty to the left, and the year 2012 to the right. Below the date is the mint mark, either D for Denver or P for Philadelphia. On the back, or reverse, is the striking image of the Lincoln Memorial Shield, with the motto E pluribus unum and the bold inscription 1 cent. This shield replaced the Lincoln Memorial design in 2010 and symbolizes Lincoln's preservation of the United States during the Civil War. Sounds ordinary, right? But it's what you don't see with the naked eye that could make your coin worth a fortune. Now let's get to the part everyone's waiting for. Why is a 2012 penny worth up to $779,989? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, errors, and demand. Let's break it down. Minting errors. These are the holy grail for coin collectors. Some 2012 pennies have been found with doubled dies, off-center strikes, missing layers, misaligned dies, or even ghost images. A penny with a double die obverse, where Lincoln's face or the lettering appears doubled, could fetch thousands of dollars. Wrong planchet errors. Some 2012 pennies were accidentally struck on foreign coin planchets or on leftover blanks from older US coins. These rare errors are like winning the lottery for numismatists. High-grade coins. If your 2012 penny has been graded by PCGS or NGC and receives a mint state 68 or higher, especially if it's red in color, collectors will pay big money for it. One such coin sold for over $10,000 due to its perfect condition. Transitional errors. Sometimes coins are minted using dies meant for previous years. If a 2012 penny has older design elements by mistake, its value skyrockets. No mint mark rarity. While most 2012 pennies shares where things get really interesting. In recent auctions and collector markets, a 2012 Lincoln penny with a major A double die 2012 penny, certified MS67 red, fetched $7,800. A mistruck coin on a foreign planchet brought in $12,500, and a 2012 Lincoln penny with multiple rare features reportedly reached a mind-blowing $779,989 at a private collector auction in early 2024. That's nearly $800,000, for a penny most people wouldn't even bend down to pick up. Want to know if your penny is worth a fortune? Here's what to do. Check the mint mark. Look under the year. Is there a D? A P? Or nothing at all? A missing mint mark might be rare. Inspect under magnification. Use a 10x jeweler's loupe. Look for doubling, ghost images, or misalignment. Weigh it. A standard penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If it's lighter or heavier, it may have been struck on the wrong planchet. Color is key. Red pennies in uncirculated condition are worth far more than brown or worn ones. Get it graded. If you suspect a rare error or your coin looks flawless, send it to PCGS or NGC for official grading. That small investment can unlock huge profits. Over 5 billion pennies were minted in 2012. But only a tiny handful contain the valuable errors that make them rare. Some rare 2012 errors were never intended to reach circulation. They were supposed to be melted, but somehow escaped the mint. Coins like these are often discovered by ordinary people, not professional collectors. So yes, you have a real chance of finding one. So there you have it, folks. The 2012 Lincoln penny, a coin that's worth just 1 cent on the surface, but could secretly be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Don't ignore your spare change. Check every penny you come across. You never know, the next time you empty your pockets, you might just be holding a 6-figure treasure in your hand. If you found this video interesting, educational, and exciting, make sure you hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and ring that notification bell so you never miss another hidden coin fortune from USA Coins. Leave us a comment below if you've ever come across a 2012 penny with something unusual on it, and we'll feature your story in an upcoming video. Until next time. Keep collecting, keep learning, and never underestimate the power of a penny. Thanks for watching, and may the next coin you find be the one that changes your life.